You want here or up here?
Doesn't matter. Where are you comfortable? Okay.
And good afternoon and welcome to girls basketball on ZaleskiSports.com. Larry Hazer along with you. Happy holidays. The new year is almost here. 2021 is almost here. It is the 28th day of December. This is the Auburndale Holiday Tournament. We had a good one earlier. It was Wauwatosa West beating Mosinee in overtime. The final was 57-55. Now we've got Neillsville and Auburndale. Neillsville coming in with a record of 8-0 on the season. Auburndale comes in with a record of 6-2. Last time out for Auburndale, they took it to Nakusa. 70-9 was the final in their last game against Nakusa. Neillsville's last game was at Marshfield Columbus, and they beat the Dons 55-26. Neillsville has gotten as high as 92 points on the season so far, and Auburndale has gotten as high as 79. So both these teams capable of putting points on the board. But as we all know, if you're a Neillsville fan, you know that Neillsville defense can take a lot of teams' offenses down to new levels, so to speak. So it's Neillsville and Auburndale. It's the Auburndale Eagles and the Neillsville Warriors. A little bit later on today, following this game, we will have Neillsville boys basketball in the Holiday Tournament. They are going to be taking on Augusta, and Auburndale and WIAA Fremont are the other two boys teams involved in this tournament here in Auburndale. Taking a look at these two teams, Auburndale and Neillsville. Neillsville led by Amelia Trunkle, just a sophomore. She's averaging 14.6 points per game, and Bella Opelt averaging 14.1 points per game. Might have misspoke. Yes, Trunkle is a sophomore. She's 14.6. Bella Opelt, a senior, 14.1. Trunkle had 19 in the win over Marshfield Columbus in their last outing. Caitlin Cunninger leads the way for Auburndale, averaging 13.2 points a game. Anna Marie Aui averages just under 12 points a game for her dad's team, Coach Dale Aui, and the Auburndale Eagles. Neillsville coached by longtime head coach John Geyer. Whenever you talk to John and you ask him about how long he's been coaching, he always says, I took this job 19 years ago for 1 year. He says that every time I talk to him. Neillsville and Auburndale just about set to go here in the Holiday Tournament. Game 2 of the day today here on ZaleskiSports.com. We still got Neillsville and Augusta boys, and then following that, we'll have Auburndale and WIAA Fremont. And I believe Jason will be back on the call for that game later on today. As we await the starting lineups for today's second game of the girls tournament. Neillsville will be in the red uniforms this afternoon. Auburndale will be in their home white uniforms.
Versus the Auburndale Eagles. Once again, we encourage you to expect good sportsmanship from players and fans alike. Please root your team on in a positive manner, and let's have a great game from everyone today. Now let's meet today's starting lineups. First for Neillsville, number 10,
Bella Opelt wears number 10 for the Warriors. Emma Mosley is number 23. Amelia Trunkle, number 24. Paris Opelt, number 32. And rounding out the lineup for the Warriors, Taryn Stockheimer. So the Warriors start two seniors, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman.
senior number 14, Georgie Schmutzer.
For Auburndale, number 14 is Georgie Schmutzer, a senior. Lauren Poplinski is a senior. Caitlin Cunninger is a senior. Haley Grimm is a senior and sophomore. Anna Marie Owie. So a little different lineup as far as seniority goes for the Auburndale Eagles, who start 4 seniors and a sophomore. Neillsville starting just 2 seniors in their lineup. No jump ball. They did have a jump ball in the Assumption Neillsville girls game the other night. Some do it, but that was the first one I've seen this year. And here we go. Bella Opelt with the ball, top of the key, hands it off to Trunkle as they work it around the arc, going against man-to-man defense put on by the Eagles. Trunkle works the left wing. Stockheimer. Three-pointer, Stockheimer, good. Warriors not afraid to heave up a few threes in the game. Stockheimer gets the first one for the Warriors. Now Auburndale on offense. Owie on the wing, out on top. That is Grimm. They work to Schmutzer. Left elbow jumper is no good. That one up from Peplinski, and the Warriors clear the board. Hand it off to Trunkle. That ball almost stolen, and now it is stolen. And then we're going to get a push. Cunninger got the steal, and the foul goes against Stockheimer. And that will be first on Stockheimer, first on the Warriors. 17:04 left here in the half. 3-0 Neillsville. In the paint, that ball's thrown away. Intended in there for Owie. Warriors pick it off. Here's Opel. Stockheimer. There may be times I'm blocked by Coach Geyer. He's right down the way here. In the corner, sometimes I might be blocked as Trunkle brings it back out to the top of the key. Stockheimer fakes a three. Leaves it out. Bella Opel wants to drive the lane. Scoop shot, and we're going to get a travel. Kind of got caught in the land of the Giants that time and had nowhere to go with it. 3-0 Neillsville. 16:26 to go, first half. Auburndale Holiday Tournament. Shot from the corner is good. And it was a three-pointer for Grimm. And we're tied at 3. 16:10 left here in the half. And we're going to get a hand check foul. As Opelt made a move, the foul goes against Anna Marie Owie. First on Owie, first on the Eagles. Opelt lobs for Trunkle, left wing. Trunkle with a floater in the lane. High in the air, no, comes up short. Loose ball picked off by Cunninger. Owie gets it into the front court. That is Schmutzer. Out on top for Grimm. Owie works left corner. They get it back out on top. Shot on the way, in and out. Rebound inside, and off the fingertips of Peplinski. Mosley had the box out that time. Still tied at 3 with 15:40 left here in the half. Opelt skips it in the corner to Trunkle, who brings it out of the wing. Now Mosley wants to work the lane. Mosley pulls up, 10-footer on the run, in and out. And the rebound cleared by Haley Grimm. Schmutzer out on top for Owie. Now Grimm, right wing, tries to go inside. Ball knocked away momentarily. Shot in the corner, partially blocked by Paris Opelt. And here come the Warriors. Mosley will bring it into the front court. Mosley, Opelt, little Euro step right side, and Bella Opel with their first 2 of the afternoon. 5-3 Warriors, under 15 left here in the first half. Grimm goes far side for Schmutzer. Skip pass back to Owie. Shot from the right side is no good. And here's Stockheimer bringing it back the other way for the Warriors. Trunkle, right wing. Looks inside. Wide open right wing three for Stockheimer is no good. Stockheimer hit the floor. Rebound cleared by Auburndale, and trying to go inside with a pass was Cunninger. And a foul was called. Foul is called on Opelt. Coach Geyer not happy with the fact that Stockheimer fell down on the 3. (5-3) Neillsville. 14:24 left to go here in the first half. Aaliyah Hamus is off the bench for the Eagles. Inbound in the corner. 3 on the way is off the back iron, no good. Opelt clears the board. And we get a reach foul as Opelt bringing the ball down the floor. That shot by Cunninger in the corner was no good. Cunninger with the foul. Her first, each team now with 2 team fouls. 14:19 left to go, first half. Neillsville up by 2, Opelt. Stockheimer back to Opelt in the right corner. Opelt and Stockheimer playing catch. As Opelt gets it back, gets a pick from Stockheimer. Leaner by Bella is off the rim, no good. Ball tapped out by Mosley, but recovered by Aui. Aui gets it into the front court. Schmutzer down inside, shot by Cunninger is no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Ball still loose, and now it's the Warriors. Stockheimer will bring it back the other way. Warriors still up by 2. Stockheimer, 15-footer right side, no good. And the rebound, Cunninger. In the corner is Aui. They go on the wing to Schmutzer. Long-range jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, Opel. Bella back the other way for Neillsville. Both teams cold shooting here early on in this second game of the holiday tournament in Auburndale. Wauwatosa West won the first game over Mosinee in overtime. 57-55. Shot in the corner by Trunkle. Off the rim, no good. Mosley gets the rebound. Tries to clear it inside for Paris Opelt, and it went over her head and out of bounds. Still 5-3, Neillsville. 12:54 left here in the first half. Off the bench for the Warriors, Delaney Rochester. And now also coming in for the Warriors, Kylie Boyer. Warriors putting on their half-court trap. Tried to trap there, but it didn't work. Aui, right wing. Skips it left wing. They go inside. That was Haley Grimm. Outside, shot on the way is in and out. Three-pointer that time from Hamus. Last touch by Auburndale. And the Warriors will bring it back. Substitutions. Brianna Weiler is in for Auburndale. So Auburndale now with Hamus, Weiler, Aui. Poplinski is out there. And Schmutzer. Rochester. Trunkle works in the paint, kicks it back to Boyer. Boyer works to the paint, kicks it out. Rochester. Neillsville trying to drive that lane, but Auburndale doing a good job of cutting him off. There's a pass into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back violation. Warriors making some mistakes against this Auburndale defense that you don't normally see Neillsville make. And we are going to see Jaden Barth in for Trunkle. And in for Auburndale is Ashlyn Grimm, a sophomore. 12 minutes left to go here in the first half. Still 5-3 Neillsville. Weiler. Poplinski, shot on the way from Aui is good, and we're tied at 5. First two for Anna Marie. Opel kicks to Rochester in the right corner. Rochester dribbles out, top of the key. Boyer sees an opening, leaves it back for Rochester. Her shot on the way is off the front of the rim, no good. Paris Opel with a rebound. Dumps it to Barth in the right corner. Shot on the way for Jaden is no good. There's a steal by Rochester in the backcourt, and Rochester gets pushed by Poplinski going to the basket. And is this going to be a shooting foul? No, it will not be. They will inbound underneath. First on Poplinski, the third on the Eagles. Rochester trying to lob it out high. It's picked off by Owie, and we get a jump ball called. Possession goes to Auburndale. And we got Trunkle and Mosley quickly back in for Neillsville. 11:15 left to go here in the half, tied at 5. Here is Owie. Out on top, Grimm. Owie out between the circles, left wing, and we get a travel. Aaliyah Hamus took a step before the ball went on the floor. Neillsville, right now in the Eastern Quarter Belt, is tied with Loyal. Both are 6-0, and they will meet next Tuesday, January 5th, after the holiday break in Neillsville. Barth, wide open three is good. You leave her that open, most times she will hit it, and she did there. 8-5, the Warriors putting pressure on, but Auburndale able to break it. Along the baseline is Weiler, and Weiler dribbled it off one of the Warriors' shoes out of bounds. And Auburndale will have the ball underneath. Josephine Ertl is off the bench. Both teams going to their benches here early on. And we will see Victoria Hazenorl. Inbound, Ertl. Ertl lost the handle on the ball, and what do we got? It was last touched by the Warriors. So Auburndale will reload again. Hazenorl will inbound. Quickly trying to swing it, and it's knocked away and stolen by Boyer. Kylie Boyer to Jaden Barth. Barth on the wing to Opel. Opel wants to drive down the lane, sees an opening, lays it off the glass and in. 10-5 Neillsville. 5-0 run here for the Warriors. 10:16 left in the half. The winner plays Wauwatosa West in the Holiday Tournament Championship tomorrow at 3. The loser will play Mosinee at 12:30 tomorrow. Dump it inside. Shot is no good, but a foul, as Brianna Weiler got in the lane that time. Opel picks up her second foul, and Weiler will shoot 2 here for Auburndale. First one is good. Weiler on the season averaging 4 points a game, 50% free throw shooter. The official waiting for one of the Eagles to leave the floor. They had 6 players on the floor. Now Paris Opel will check back in for the Warriors. So Weiler with her second free throw. And that one is in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out. Opel battling. No, it's going to be Auburndale coming up with it. And it's Cunninger who puts it up and in. 10-8, Neillsville by 2, 9:46 left here in the half. Trunkle. Stockheimer hands to Paris Opel. Hands it off to Rochester. Rochester had a cutter inside. Now they get it out to Trunkle. Her little leaner is no good. And Auburndale quickly gets it into the front court, and Weiler took an extra step before she put it on the floor. And the turnover gives it right back to Neillsville, as Anna Marie Owie back in for Auburndale. Neillsville by 2, 9:23 left. First half, Mosley in the paint, kicks it to Trunkle in the corner, pulls up from 15, no, but a foul. I believe it's on Schmutzer. Nope, check that. It is on Haley Grimm. First on Grimm, fourth on the Eagles. And Trunkle at the free throw line. First one is good. Trunkle, a 77% free throw shooter. Averaging just under 15 a game. Second one is good. We'll see her brother in the next game. The first game of the boys portion of the Auburndale Holiday Tournament. Nielsville will play Augusta following this game here on ZaleskiSports.com. That ball inside. Auburndale doing a good job of moving the ball around, but neither team can get their shots to fall from the outside. This reminds me of the Bucks playing last night against the Knicks. Here's Paris Opel. Stockheimer. And Mosley took that's pivot foot. She just couldn't hold it, and it slid when she made the move. Or the fake move. Coach Geyer telling her to take a shorter step. She takes that big, long step.
Saying the Bucks lost?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
That's an understatement. That was a beatdown up over in New York. Auburndale working it around out high. They trail by 4 with 8:16 left to go. A low-scoring first half. Just 12-8, Nielsville leading. Shot on the way from the left side is no good. Rochester with the rebound as Ertl put up that shot for the Eagles. Rochester out on top. And what do we got? A foul is going to be called against Auburndale, a reach. And it's going to be against Ertl. First on Ertl and the 5th on Auburndale. Nielsville with 3 team fouls. Trunkle. Shot on the way from Stockheimer on the left wing is no good. And the rebound cleared by Schmutzer. And here come the Eagles. Schmutzer on the right wing. Out on top, Ertl. Owie on the left wing. Cunninger. Ertl, jumper, good from the right side. First 2 for Ertl. 12-10, Opel, no. Rebound to Schmutzer. She dribbles into the front court for Auburndale. Left side, that's Ertl again. Short on the jumper. Loose ball picked up by Auburndale. First shot by Cunninger is no good, but she got her miss. Now Owie from 16 is good. Right side. Owie averaging just under 12, and she has 4 here in the first half, and the score is tied at 12. With 6:49 left here in the first half. Warriors, all they can handle here this afternoon so far from the Eagles. And we're going to get another reach here on Auburndale. And it's Ertl again reaching in on Stockheimer. Boyer in for the Warriors. And Hamus back in for the Eagles. Tied at 12, 6:41 to go here in the half. Inbound, Paris Opel, in and out on the layup. And the rebound cleared by Grimm. Here's Schmutzer. Baseline shot is good for Cunninger. Cunninger averaging 13 a game for the Eagles. She now has 4. And the lead is 2 for Auburndale. Trunkle wanted to go in the corner. Couldn't get it there and walked with it. We talk about the defense of Nielsville, and the defense of Auburndale right now is playing really well, holding this Nielsville team to 12 points here so far. Auburndale leads by 2 with 6:12 left to go in the half. Schmutzer for 3, off the back iron, no good. Mortensen in the game for Nielsville, almost came up the rebound. Now they go in the corner for Grimm. Ball thrown away, loose on the floor. Boyer gets tied up, jump ball, Nielsville possession. Warriors will have it with 5:58 to go in the half. Nielsville trails by 2. Trunkel into the front court, guarded by Schmutzer. Out on top for Mortensen. Mortensen to Boyer. Now Trunkel works to the basket. Trunkel is fouled, and it's going to go against, I believe, Cunninger. Yep. So Trunkel to the free throw line. Cunninger's second, and that's number 7 on Auburndale, so they're over the limit. Warriors will shoot the bonus the rest of the half. Trunkel's first free throw is good. Poplinski back in for the Eagles. Trunkel in and out on the second free throw. So Auburndale maintains a 1-point lead at 14-13 with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first half. That ball poked away by Boyer. Haley Grimm with it in the corner. Schmutzer will inbound. Rochester off the bench for the Warriors. Inbound to Hamus. Back to Schmutzer, top of the key. Cross to Hamus. Skips it, Schmutzer. Baseline for Aui. Out on top for Hamus, now Schmutzer. Auburndale working around this zone put on by the Warriors. As Hamus works into the corner, look out, he trapped down in there. Get it out to Hamus, or excuse me, to Aui. Now Schmutzer from the wing. That one no good, rebound Mortensen. And Rochester will bring it back the other way, 14-13. Auburndale by 1, 4:42 left. There's Boyer splitting a seam, can't get it to go. Mosley back up, no, off the back iron, and on the rebound we get a foul. And the foul goes against Paris Opel. And for Opel, that'll be her first, 4th team foul, and we get a timeout on the floor. Timeout. Auburndale by 1. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Your snow adventure awaits at Power Pack in Marshfield and Herbs and Tomahawk. We're ready for snow. Stocked, locked, and loaded with 2 stores of inventory and the best selection of snowmobiles and off-road machines in the area. Activate your adrenaline on your new Polaris snowmobile, side-by-side or ATV. Save up to $1,500 on 2020 models. Plus, check out our snow gear from all the leading brands at both locations. Don't wait. Your adventure starts today at Power Pack in Marshfield and Herbs Sales and Service in Tomahawk. Your snow adventure destination.
4:34 left to go here in the half. 14-13 Auburndale. And I was corrected on Aaliyah Hamas. Hamas. Get that right. Aui. Shot in the corner by Poplinski was blocked by Boyer. Poplinski never knew where the ball ended up. Boyer was able to come up with a steal. Here's Rochester handing it off to Boyer. Kylie out. Mosley, three-pointer is good. Emma Mosley knocks down the 3. Mosley, that's her first three-pointer made this year. She was 0 for 5 coming in. Shot in the paint, no good. And that will put Hamas at the free throw line. Boyer with the foul, her first 15 foul on the Warriors. And this will put Hamas at the line. Her first free throw is no good. Aaliyah coming in and a 75% free throw shooter. Skylar Hart in the game for Neillsville, as well as Trunkel back in as well. Coach Geyer trying to figure out who he was going to take out as Trunkel comes in. Hamas with her second free throw. And that one is off the rim, no good. Ball bounces around, loose, picked up by Auburndale. Piplinski out to Hamas. They work to Owie left wing. Owie pulls up on the wing, comes up short, and then we're going to get a foul on Barth, hooking the arm of Piplinski as she went for the rebound. Both hit the floor. And that for the Warriors is team foul number 6. So both teams on the next Neillsville foul will be in the bonus. And there's a steal by Rochester, and then she is tripped up by Weiler, and this will put Rochester to the free throw line. Team foul number 8. And Delaney Rochester at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Neillsville by 2. Front end of the bonus, off the front of the rim, no good. Ball tapped into the hands of Amelia Trunkle, standing all alone on the weak side that time. Rochester in the left corner. Warriors working around the arc. Rochester tries to kick it out to Barth. It goes off of one of the Auburndale Eagles' legs. And we're going to see Mortensen check back in here for Neillsville. 3:14 left to go in this first half. 16-14 Neillsville. And Coach Geyer wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor, Warriors by 2. Just a reminder, the winner of this one will play Wauwatosa West. Wauwatosa West winning earlier in this holiday tournament. In overtime over Mosinee, the final was 57-55. Wauwatosa West came in 1-6. Mosinee came in 7-1. But Wauwatosa West was the winner in overtime. So the winner of this game will play the winner. Will play Wauwatosa West. The loser will play Mosinee. The consolation game is at 12:30 tomorrow. The championship for the girls is at 3 tomorrow. Warriors have it after the timeout, leading by 2. Mortensen. And we're going to get an offensive foul called. An illegal pick called on the Warriors. It's going to be called on Hart. Coach Geyer not happy with the call from the official. As he got the explanation, he still wasn't happy as Barth gets the steal. The official said that Hart was not set. She ran up into her, setting the screen instead of being set. Mortensen had the ball knocked away, and then going after the loose ball, we're going to get a foul on the Eagles. And it's going to be on Ashlyn Grimm, her first. That's team foul number 9 now. And Mortensen to the free throw line. Hart out, Paris Opelt back in. Front end by Mortensen, no good, but Mosley gets the rebound. And the Warriors will reload offensively, and we're going to get a hand check foul as Trunkle dribbling. Hamas with the foul, her first. And now the Warriors will shoot double bonus. Trunkle with 3 free throws made so far. 3 for 4. Make it 4 for 5. Ertl is back in, as is Haley Grimm for Auburndale. Second free throw by Trunkle is good. Amelia with 5 points, all coming from the free throw line, 5 for 6. And the Warrior lead is now 4 with 2.5 minutes left here in the half. Owie. Schmutzer. Ertl out on top for Schmutzer. Owie. Two-three zone put on by Neillsville. Ertl. 2:06 to go in the half, and they throw it away. Turnover by Auburndale. Warriors by 4 with the ball. Mortensen. And Mortensen walked with it. Little stutter step there by Ava. This will bring Delaney Rochester off the bench. Pressure by the Warriors as Auburndale brings it across the timeline. Schmutzer. Ertl into the corner, Schmutzer left side. Now they bring it back out to Ertl. Looking inside, but they can't get it in there. Now they do for Hazen-Orrell, and that ball goes off the hands of Haley Grimm and out of bounds. The Warriors will get it back on the turnover. Rochester will bring it into the front court for Neillsville, guarded by Ertl as he brings it across the timeline. In the corner for Trunkel. Trunkel looks inside for, she's looking inside for Paris Opelt and then got hacked on the arm by Ertl. That'll be her third foul. And guess who? Amelia Trunkel back at the free throw line to shoot 2 more. First one is good. This will be the 8th attempt here in the first half from the line for Trunkel. Second one is off the rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Auburndale. That was Hazen-Orrell. Ashlyn Grimm, Hamas. Again, they look to go inside, but Neillsville doing a good job. Hamas works the baseline, and a hand check foul is called on the Warriors. And I believe it's on Barth. Number 2 on Barth. Number 8 on the Warriors. As Boyer checks back in, Hamas to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Warriors by 5 with 1:06 to go. First half. Front end by Hamas. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Paris Opel. Delaney Rochester brings it back the other way for Neillsville. Boyer. Now Paris Opel near midcourt, able to get that ball back. And there's a steal. Grimm dumps it across to Schmutzer. Her jumper in the lane is good. Schmutzer with her first 2 this afternoon. Here's Trunkel. Not sure why we have not seen from Bella Opelt here. Been a while. I think she had 2 fouls early on, but other than that, I'm not sure why we have not. It's been Delaney Rochester who has been the point guard here for a lot of this second half. Trunkel with 8 seconds throws one up, no good. Here comes Auburndale with 3 seconds. Shot thrown up by Ashlyn Grimm. Comes up short, and with 0.6 seconds left, Auburndale will have it under their own basket. Pretty much a catch and throw. Schmutzer got it! In the lane, Schmutzer hits it at the buzzer, and it's 19-18. Neillsville by 1 going into the locker room here at the half. We'll come back and take a look at halftime numbers after this. Fly on the wall.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
Back here at Auburndale Holiday Tournament. First game went to Wauwatosa West. Second game, it is Neillsville at the half, leading by 19-18. The Warriors led by Amelia Trunkle with 6 points in the first half. Bella Opelt with 4, but again, we did not see Bella for a lot of that first half. Neillsville hitting on 6 of 10 from the free throw line, and all 6 of those made free throws came from Amelia Trunkle. All 6 of her points coming from the free throw line. She was 6 for 8 from the line in the first half. For Auburndale, Aui, Cunninger, and Schmutzer each with 4 points in the first half. Auburndale hitting on just 1 for 5 from the free throw line in the first half. Again, earlier today, it was Wauwatosa West beating Mosinee in overtime, 57-55. So the winner of that game, Wauwatosa West, will play the winner of this game, and that will be tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Here in Auburndale. Following this game today, it is boys basketball as Neillsville gets set to take on Augusta in boys basketball. Neillsville comes into that game with a record of 4, I believe it's 3-1. Neillsville has not played many games this year. Had a couple of games early on that were canceled due to the COVID-19 situation. So they're trying to get some games in the books, and they will be playing Augusta following this game right here on ZaleskiSports.com. 19-18 halftime, Neillsville by 1. We'll be back with second half action shortly. Being set for the second half of the second game of our Auburndale tournament. For the girls, the boys will follow. Neillsville and Augusta to follow this one. 19-18 is the score right now. Neillsville by 1 as we go to the second half. Saw the AP Top 25 men's college basketball poll released earlier. Eight Big Ten teams are in the top 25. Wisconsin is the top one. They are ranked number 6 this week. Iowa is ranked number 10. Then it's Illinois, Michigan, Michigan State, Northwestern, Minnesota, and Ohio State, all ranked in the top 25. All right, here we go. Second half. Auburndale in the white uniforms. Neillsville in the red. Both teams come out with their starting 5, and the shot from the baseline is good for Piplinski. Her first points this afternoon. And Auburndale now by 1. Mosley tries to dump it inside, and it's picked off. Kind of a lazy pass right there. And here's Owie the other way. Grimm out on top for Owie. Ball slapped away by Opelt. Talking with assistant coach Jamie Kuhn for the Warriors. And the reason we didn't see Bella Opelt much in that first half was just the 2 fouls. So she is back out there starting here in the second half. Auburndale continues to work it around the arc, almost stolen by Neillsville as they tried to skip a pass across the lane. And on the drive there, ball knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. Auburndale by 1 early on here in this second half. The winner will play Wauwatosa West tomorrow. Shot in the corner, no good. Rebound, though, comes to Grimm, and as she goes back up, she's fouled. Haley Grimm, and now Bella picks up her 3rd foul. First free throw by Grimm is no good. Second free throw by Grimm is good. Grimm with 4 points. And the lead is 2 now for Auburndale at 21-19. Trunkle. Hand off to Opel. Bella works out on top, now drives to the basket, lays it up and in. 6 for Opel. Game is tied at 21. That ball knocked away. Trunkle going after it, can't quite catch it on the far sideline. So Auburndale will get it back. Owie to inbound it. Gets it into Grimm. In the corner, Cunninger for 3. Off the rim, no good. Ball loose inside, still loose. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession goes to Neillsville on the jump. (21-21) our score. 16:10 left to go, second half. Opel gets a screen from Stockheimer, hands it off to Mosley. Mosley, Opel. Bella tries to skip one. It's knocked away. Owie into the front court, across the lane. Cunninger's shot overshoots. Rebound Grimm. And her putback is no good, and a foul goes on Mosley. Oh, check that. It's on Trunkle. That'll be the first on Trunkle. Grimm back to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is good for Grimm. Grimm averages just under 8 points a game and is a 77% free throw shooter. She has gone to the line the most for Auburndale. Second free throw is good. She's 3 for 4 from the line here in the second half. And the lead is 2 now for Auburndale. 15:47 left to go in the second half. Here's Mosley in the paint. Shot good. Long pass in there from Opel. Mosley able to get the basket to tie the game. Schmutzer in the corner. Cunninger out to Aui on the deep right wing. Hamas. They work it around to Aui. Three-pointer is off the back iron, no good. Trunkel with a rebound. Amelia comes with it on the dribble. Ahead to Opel. Opelt on the right wing. Bella saw a lane to the basket. Hamas is going to get called for the blocking foul. That'll be the second on Hamas and the first on Auburndale here in the half. Bella lobs it out for Kylie Boyer. Now Trunkel thought about a three. Now leaves it back for Bella Opel. In the corner, Boyer, left side. Boyer dribbles to the basket, lay it up, good. Kylie Boyer. Good move to the basket for Kylie. And the Warriors up by 2. Schmutzer into the front court. Lobs across for Hamas. Thought about a three, now gives it back for Schmutzer. They go down inside Cunninger across the lane, and we're going to get a slap on the arm by somebody. It's going to be on Kylie Boyer. Second on Boyer, and that is 3 on the Warriors here in the second half. Neelsville up by 2 with 14:37 left. As Hart is off the bench for the Warriors, and Mosley will get a rest for Neelsville. Hamas lobs it out high, almost stolen by Opel. Aui into the corner. Cunninger tries to go across the lane. Paris Opel almost had the steal. Now Hamas. Inside, Aui got it. 6 for Aui. The game is tied at 25. 14-12 left to go here in the second half. There's a steal. Aui comes up with it on the other end, lays it up and in. 8 now for Aui. Auburndale comes in 6-2 on the season. Neelsville 8-0. Right now, Auburndale with a 2-point lead as Boyer goes down the lane, and we're going to get a foul called. And it's going to go against Brianna Weiler. Second on Weiler, and the second on Auburndale here in the half. Boyer to the line to shoot 2. Boyer's first is good. Second one coming for Boyer. And that one is also good. 4 points for Boyer. Back to even at 27. First game went to overtime here today in this holiday tournament. Wauwatosa West beating Mosinee by 2 earlier. And right now we're tied at 27 with 13.5 left in this second half of this second game. Schmutzer. Winner plays Wauwatosa West tomorrow at 3. Nice pass inside to Grimm from Hamas. Grimm with 8 to lead Auburndale. And the Eagles lead by 2 with 13:13 left here in the second half. Bella Opel. Amelia Trunkel. Hart works the baseline. Shot on the way, no good. Ball tapped out. Trunkel's got it. Open, top of the wheel. 3 is no good. And on the rebound, Grimm is going to be fouled. And it's on Jaden Barth. That is her third. And number 4 on the Warriors as a team here in the second half. Auburndale by 2. Just under 13 left to go in the second half. Almost stolen by Boyer as Auburndale gets it across the timeline. Schmutzer for 3 and hits it. Schmutzer with 7 for the Eagles. The lead is now 5 for Auburndale. Opel, Boyer. Boyer has it knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Weiler. Weiler on the other end misses the layup. Gets the loose ball, puts it up, counted and a foul. Weiler working hard underneath, gets the basket, and the foul on Barth, her fourth. Weiler with 3 points. And it's the biggest lead of the game for Auburndale at 7. Free throw no good. And on the rebound, we get a foul called against Auburndale. I believe it's against Grimm. It was. That's her second. Team foul number 3 on Auburndale. 7-point lead for the Eagles. 12:23 to go here in the second half. Trunkel, Rochester. Stockheimer on the left wing. Goes to Mosley, and as Mosley made a spin at the top of the key, she was fouled. And it's on Grimm. Third on Grimm now. And the fourth on the Eagles. Grimm's going to sit down. Cunninger's going to check back in. And also Ashlyn Grimm is off the bench for Coach Owie. The lob comes in for Mosley. Bella Opel. Opel, Rochester. Counting down, 12 minutes left to go here in the second half. Warriors trail by 7. Trunkel. Out to Opel. Opel guarded closely by Hamas. Auburndale's played really good defense here today. Trunkel works the baseline, kicks it out. Mosley, 15-footer, is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes to Weiler. Weiler comes out of the with it on the dribble. Weiler leaves it for Grimm. Now Hamas, top of the key. Her three-pointer is going to be short. Loose ball, though, is picked up by Cunninger. Try to go down into Weiler. Ball loose, picked up by Auburndale. They swing it quickly. Schmutzer, left side three, off the rim, no good. Ball tapped out to Hamas. Hamas reloads, good. And it's now a 9-point lead for Auburndale as we go to 11 minutes left to go. 11:03 now. Left to go, second half. Auburndale 36, Neillsville 27. 60-second timeout. Back after this.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
(36-27), 11:03 left to go here in the second half. Auburndale with the biggest lead in this game. The winner plays Wauwatosa West tomorrow at 3. Consolation will be at 12:30 against Mosinee. Looking at the teams that are playing in this girls' side of the tournament, not bad competition here, these 4 teams. Delaney Rochester, Kylie Boyer, Amelia Trunkel, Emma Mosley, and Bella Opelt on the floor right now for Neillsville. As Trunkel goes to the basket, and her runner is good. First field goal for Trunkel, she has 8. She had 6 free throws in the first half. Weiler, that ball knocked out of bounds by Boyer, flying into the bleachers. Auburndale has Weiler, Cunninger, Ashlyn Grimm, Hamas, and Schmutzer on the floor. Hamas takes the inbound, working against Rochester. Grimm inside. Weiler shot, no. Loose inside, still loose, picked up by Mosley. Here come the Warriors. Trunkel working against Schmutzer. Steps back, 16-footer off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound, Ashlyn Grimm. Grimm tries to get it up ahead and does for Cunninger. Almost lost it. Down inside, and they're going to get a push on Boyer as Weiler took that pass outside of the lane on the left side. And Auburndale will inbound underneath. Schmutzer lobs it out high for Hamas. Schmutzer. 9:54 left to go, second half. Auburndale by 7. Weiler. Auburndale content to work for a good one here. Leading by 7. Ball knocked away by Rochester. Hamas able to get it back. Now Weiler works the right lane. Open, blocked by Mosley. Here comes Bella Opel. Well, that was a wide open lane to the basket. Here's a little Euro by Opel to the basket, and good. 8 points for Bella. And the lead is down to 5 now for Auburndale with 9:15 left. Schmutzer working against Trunkel in the corner. Nice give and go. Schmutzer from Weiler and can't hit the layup. Mosley back the other way for the Warriors. Mosley to Trunkel. Wide open is Delaney Rochester. Lay it up and in. And we're going to get a timeout. The Warriors on a quick 6-0 run. And it's down to a 3-point lead now for Auburndale with 8:54 left. Full timeout, 60-second timeout. Back after this.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
36-33, 8:54 left to go, second half. The Warriors on a 6-0 run to knock a 9-point lead by Auburndale down to 3. Warriors putting on full court pressure as Auburndale inbounds, or looks to inbound. Schmutzer gets it into Grimm. Haley Grimm back in for Auburndale. Out on top for Schmutzer. Lob, Schmutzer from Poplinski. Shot, no. And the loose ball picked up by the Warriors. Emma Mosley pushes into the front court. Trunkel, open three is off the front of the rim, no good. And Grimm has it knocked away from behind. Mosley with a steal. Mosley gets trapped at the free throw line, and we're going to get a jump ball. She couldn't get it out to Delaney Rochester. And the possession arrow goes to Auburndale with 8:24 left. Again, pressure put on by the Warriors in the backcourt. The inbound comes to Schmutzer. Now Owie works down the right side. Round the back dribble to the middle. Schmutzer. 8:10 to go in the half. 3-point lead, Auburndale. Poplinski tried a spin move, lost the handle on the ball, was able to get it back. Cunninger. Owie back to Cunninger. In the corner, open three for Grimm is going to come up short. Loose ball though, collected by Auburndale. They reload with another shot, no good. Poplinski shoots again, no. Rebound Bella Opel. Opel's going to bring it all the way down the floor, lay it up short. And coming away with a rebound is Schmutzer. Both teams all over the ball right now defensively. Still a 3-point lead for Auburndale. Owie to the basket, left-handed, in and out. Rebound, Delaney Rochester. Here come the Warriors. Bella Opel. Back to Rochester. Now Opel. 7:10 left to go, second half, 36-33. Auburndale with the lead. Trunkel on the wing, right side. Now goes left wing for Ava Mortensen. Mosley pulls up, right elbow, good. Emma Mosley. Mosley was 7. The lead is 1 for Auburndale. It's an 8-0 run for Neillsville. Auburndale led by 9. And they're going to get Mortensen reaching around Haley Grimm, trying to get a steal. And this is going to put Grimm at the free throw line to shoot the bonus. First on Mortensen. And Grimm, who leads Auburndale in free throw attempts, is at the line again for her 5th here in the second half. The front end is no good. Rebound Trunkel. Warriors look to take the lead here with 6:38 left to go in the half. Second half, that is. Bella Opel works top of the key against Thomas. Now Trunkel. Trunkel works to the basket, dumps it into Hart. Hart shot is good, and a foul. Skylar Hart cutting to the basket, gets the bucket, and will try and complete a 3-point play here as the Warriors have taken a 1-point lead. They have fought back from a 9-point deficit to take a 1-point lead. Free throw by Skylar is good. And a timeout. It's the official timeout. Official timeout. And I'm not sure what the timeout is about. So the official is saying that he gave the wrong number on the foul. So the foul was on Ashlyn Grimm and not on, it would have been on Haley Grimm, which would have been her 4th. But instead it's on Ashlyn Grimm, her 2nd. Either way, it's the 6th team foul on Auburndale, and Auburndale has the ball now, trailing by 2. They led by 9 at one point. Here's Cunninger to the basket, short on the shot, and fighting for the rebound, jump ball, possession, Neillsville. Oh, now they call the foul. So a foul was called and not a jump ball. It was on Stockheimer. Stockheimer did come out of there kind of wildly, almost like she had an arm, or it almost looked like the ball, but it could have been the arm. Yep. Made that rip move with an arm, and I think that's what the official's seen. Free throw, front end by Cunninger is good. That was the 8th team foul in the Warriors, 2nd on Stockheimer. And we are tied at 38 as Cunninger makes both free throws. 6 minutes left to go here in this second half. Here's Trunkel. Trunkel all the way to the basket, lays it up, counted, and a foul. Trunkel with 10, and will go to the free throw line as we get a substitution. Lauren Poplinski is back in. Out goes Cunninger for the Eagles. Mosley's going to check back in for Neillsville for Skylar Hart. 2-point Neillsville lead. Trunkel looking to make it 3 here with a hat trick. Free throw is good. Trunkel with 11 to lead the Warriors. And the lead is 3 for Neillsville. 5:50 left to go, second half. Winner plays Wauwatosa West in the Holiday Tournament Championship game, and a foul is called on Trunkle as she trailed Aui, and the foul called, and that is number 2 on Amelia, and Aui to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Front end, no good. Rebound Warriors. Auburndale not getting the free throws here when they need them. Mosley thought about a three-pointer. Now Bella Opel in the corner to Mortensen. Mortensen, Trunkle. Warriors with a three-point lead, so you won't see a team more patient than Neillsville when they have a lead, especially in the second half late. Bella Opel. Opel, crossover dribble, leaves it back for Stockheimer. Now Mortensen. Stockheimer. Mosley. Nice pass inside Mortensen. Off the glass and in. What a pass by Mosley. 43-38. 4:46 left. Neillsville with a 5-point lead. They trailed by 9 not that long ago. Hamas. Poplinski trying to give it back to Hamas, stolen by Mosley. Mosley on the other end against Grimm, pulls up off the glass, too strong. Stockheimer with the rebound, and the Warriors will reload it. Mosley out on top. Bella Opel fakes the three, skips it back. Mosley three, good! Mosley with 10, and the Warriors lead by 8. 4:09 left to go here in this second half. Timeout on the floor. It is a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. I'll be back here at the Auburndale Holiday Tournament after this.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
4:09 left to go here in the second half. Neillsville now leads by 8. It wasn't that long ago. I should have wrote that down when that time was that they were down by 9, but it wasn't all that long ago. They trailed by 9. Now they're up by 8. Warriors with a couple of players in double figures. Trunkle with 11, Mosley with 10. Warriors putting on pressure again in the backcourt. Out. 11-minute mark. They were down by 9. 7 minutes later, they're up by 8. Here's Aui. Neillsville and Augusta boys to follow here as the Auburndale Holiday Tournament switches to the boys' side for the nightcap. Auburndale and WIAA Fremont for the late edition. Shot from the top of the key is no good. Mosley with a rebound. Mosley taking over here late in this second half. Here's Trunkle. Trunkle, Bella Opel, Mosley. Stockheimer, left wing. Paris Opel back in the game, hands it off to her sister. Bella out between the circles. Bella still on the dribble. Works against Ertl. Hands it off to Paris. Now Mosley. Mosley dumps it for Stockheimer. In the corner for Trunkle. 2:58 left to go. Second half, 46-38 Neillsville. Here's Trunkle. Trunkle, Stockheimer. Warriors just weaving in and out here. Last time they did this, they had a wide open layup. And now a foul on Aui. And this will put the Warriors at the free throw line. That'll be the 7th team foul, so both teams over the limit. Aue's second foul. Hamas back in. Ertl will sit down. Bella Opelt to shoot the 1-and-1 as Haley Grimm will come in for Piplinski for the Eagles. 2:40 left to go in the game. 46-38 Neillsville. Front end by Bella Opelt is good. Bella, a 62% free throw shooter. And that one is good. Quickly back come the Eagles. Cunninger kicks it out. Schmutzer. Now Hamas. 2.5 minutes left. 49-38. Biggest lead in the game for either team right now. 11 points. The Warriors have it back after a loose ball. Opelt against Hamas. 10 against 10. Now Coach Geyer wants a timeout. 2:12 left to go here in the game. 49-38. Neillsville by 11. Back after a quick break.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
.212 left to go. 49-38. Neillsville by 11. As Mosley takes the inbound and then a foul on Cunninger against Terrence Stockheimer. Coach Geyer just commenting there during that timeout that they have become a man-to-man team. Normally a zone. Front end by Stockheimer is good. Taryn will have one more. And that one is off the rim, no good. I didn't want to jinx them because that would have been and that was the first miss by Neillsville from the free throw line. I didn't want to say anything. And we get a hold as Aue goes inside, held by Trunkel. And this will put Aue at the free throw line to shoot the double bonus. 12-point lead for the Warriors with 2:02 left to go in the game. Aue at the free throw line. First one is good. Aue just a 43% free throw shooter. Second one is good. 2 for 3 today. Now Auburndale is going to put on a little pressure in the backcourt as Hamas is all over Bella Opelt. As Bella brings it down the floor. Under 2 minutes left, 10-point lead for the Warriors. And as Stockheimer made a move, another hand check foul, this one on Cunninger. And Stockheimer, she will shoot the double bonus. Both teams over the limit. Nope, still a 1-and-1. I'm sorry, they already had the 9 up there. The front end by Taryn is good. Nobody on the Warriors team is on the free throw line. They're all back. Second one by Taryn is good. Stockheimer with 6. The lead is 12 for Neillsville with 1:49 left. Hamas, Aue working against Mortensen. Now Cunninger out on top for Hamas. Cunninger works against Mosley. All the way down underneath the basket, tries a reverse layup, blocked by Paris Opelt. Shot on the way is good for Aue. Aue with the 3. She has 13 in the game now for Auburndale to lead the way for them. Came in averaging just under 12. 52-43, a minute 10 left. Here's Mosley, and Mosley fouled by Grimm. And that is 5 on Grimm. Haley Grimm will foul out. 8 points for Grimm. And Poplinski back in. Mosley will shoot the double bonus. First one is good for Mosley. Both are good. 12 points for Mosley. And another timeout has been called. Again, the winner here will go against Wauwatosa West in the championship tomorrow at 3. And the loser will take on Mosinee at 12:30. Following this game will be Neillsville and Augusta boys basketball in the holiday tournament here on ZaleskiSports.com. Also following this game, it's the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Jason will have a talk with Coach John Geyer following this game. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say after this one. A tale of two halves, basically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, most of the second half as well. Neillsville turned it on with about 11 minutes to go. They were down by 9, 11 minutes to go in the second half. And now they lead by 10. Shot on the way by Owie is no good. And the loose ball out of bounds. Nope, last touch by Bella Opel underneath. So we'll be, nope, now the officials discussing it. And what do we got? It'll be Auburn or Neillsville ball. Maybe with some help from the Neillsville fans across the way, they changed that call. Now, Coach Dale Owie, way down in the far corner, is having a talk with the official, wondering how that got changed. But it will be Warrior ball. They'll go against full court pressure by the Eagles. The inbound will come to Mosley, immediately fouled by Poplinski. Neillsville has missed just one free throw here in the second half. And Mosley will shoot 2 here. First one is good. Second one is off the back iron, no good. Poplinski with a rebound. 54-43 Neillsville, 48 seconds left. Owie from the right wing, that's no good. Mosley with another rebound, and she'll go to the free throw line again. Third on Poplinski. And 2 shots coming here for Emma Mosley. First one, good. Barth in for Mortensen. That one off the rim, no good. 12-point lead for Neillsville. Owie. Cunninger in the corner. Too strong, and a last touch by Poplinski. 29 seconds left. And Boyer back in for the Warriors, and out goes Stockheimer. And we will see Delaney Rochester in for Paris Opel. Inbound to Bella Opel. (55-43) Neillsville, 18 seconds left. Jaden Barth hands it off to Delaney Rochester. The Warriors will be content to just run the time off here as they work it around the top. Rochester checking the clock, 5 seconds. Owie's just going to let it run out, 3 seconds. The Warriors come back. and win this one by a score of 55-43 over Auburndale. Back with the Nasonville postgame report after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year, but yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Auburndale here in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. We wait for Coach Geyer to finish talking to his girls off to our left-hand side here. And one of the first things we'll talk to Coach Geyer about here in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show is that first half, second half turnaround, and try to get an explanation from Coach on all that and how that happened. Again, we are halfway through the 2020 Auburndale Holiday Classic for today. We're 25% of the way through overall, but the stage is set for tomorrow. It'll be a championship Tuesday tomorrow for the girls' side of the tournament, as the Neillsville Warriors will take on the Wauwatosa West Trojans in the championship game, and kind enough now to be joined by Neillsville head coach John Geyer. Coach, you were not happy going into the locker room at halftime. I'd imagine a little bit happier now at the end of the game.
I'm a lot happier now at the end of the game. We just didn't have any energy, I didn't think, in the first half, especially offensively. And we were allowing them to just be more physical than we were willing to play. And you can't do that against a good team. And just look at Auburndale's record and who they played. They're a good team. Mm-hmm. But I did tell the girls in the second half, I've been doing this for a long time, and that is one of the best comebacks we've ever had. We were down 9 there pretty late when we went to man, and they really dug in and found ways to make plays and get stops, and I couldn't be more proud of them in this half.
Coach, you're really good at queuing up the next question for me, because that's exactly what I want to talk to you about. At the 11-minute mark, you were down by 9. You end up getting a double-digit win. How do you go about explaining that big comeback? And you said one of the biggest you've seen.
Yeah, well,
best you've seen. Yeah.
It really was. The key for us is whatever you do defensively, you got to be able to rebound out of it. And we were getting killed on the glass in zone. They were just hustling to the ball more than we were. So we just got matched up in man. And put man-to-man pressure on full floor, and we had somebody assigned to every player, And we did a lot better job of controlling the boards. And when we controlled the boards, we showed a little more urgency on offense of getting the ball more downhill to the rim. And we got some finishes down there. And then I really liked the way that kids hit free throws with a lead. We took care of the ball pretty well once we did get the lead and knocked down some free throws to extend it, and then continue to get stops and rebounds at the other end. And it's a nice win against a good team at their place. So feather in the kids' caps.
Lastly, Coach, non-conference scheduling can go a long ways towards playoff success. Just by the way things happen here this year, you do get to play a Division I school tomorrow. You got a little bit of them. You watched that overtime period we saw. Just thoughts on going into tomorrow's game against Wauwatosa West, and big school, girls that have some size, they've got some speed, they've got athletic ability, all that coming at you tomorrow afternoon.
You know, it's just, for us, it's a win-win situation. You know, we're going to play against a team that, you know, Division I kids, they're going to be bigger than we are. But it's a good challenge to kind of find out who we are, you know, in games like this. Well, first I watched, the first game and our game. There are 4 pretty darn good teams in this tournament. So that's pretty impressive. But Mosinee was impressive against them. That'll be our new challenge tomorrow. And again, rebounding is going to be key for us. If we can't keep them off the glass, it's going to be a long night for us. So we got to find a way to block out, get inside opposite, and get people off the boards and maintain that. And then we got to find ways to score against them.
Coach John Geyer, congratulations on the win here today. Drive safe home, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coverage.
You got it. All right, guys, that'll do it with our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, boys basketball coming up tonight. Larry be back for the call. Neelsville and Augusta tip at 5:45. So again, we're going to shut the broadcast down, and we'll bring it back on when those two teams take the floor for warm-ups, which should be about 5:30, which should be about an hour from now. So about an hour from now.